code to word, you have to do the opposite.
Okay, repeat that one more time so everybody can hear you.
Since it's word to code, code to word,
Yeah.
you have, for word to code, you have to +1, but since it's after that is code to word, you have to take away 1 to do the opposite.
Let me write this down. So word to code in this case is +1. Now you said also because it's code to word, which is the opposite, we're going to do -1. Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Exactly. So this is something that you need to understand, all of you, for this particular question. So because word to code, we worked out very easily straight away, was +1, +1, +1, and +1. And now we're doing the opposite, we're doing code to word. If we were doing word to code again, it will be the same thing. It will be +1, +1, +1, and +1. But because we're doing code to word, it's exactly the opposite. And that's the reason why we do it the other way around. All right. So you might want to watch this recording of this lesson again afterwards, just to make sure that you're fully polished off on this lesson as well. Okay, so Ania, finish us off for this.
So then, U take away 1 is T, P take away 1 is O, Z take away 1 is Y, and T take away 1 is S. So your answer is toys.
Toys, because we're making a word, aren't we?
Yeah.
So straight away we know that's the case. So well done for that. So let's go for toys. Good. Do you want to have a go at this one as well?
So G to F you take away 1, H to I you +1, O to N you take away 1, and C to D you +1.
Okay, so first of all, G to F is take away 1, H to I is +1, O to N is -1, and C to D is +1. That's our sequence, that's our pattern now. We've already got that. Let's check again. Code to word. And again, what does MNTS mean? Now, this is not a word because it doesn't make sense. So this is a code, and we need to find a word. Okay, and don't forget, you've also got options here as well, because in 11 plus it's all multiple choice questions. So we're just looking at the options, you can actually tell that it's going to be a word as well. So because it's code to word and code to word, can you see this? So code to word, code to word. They're exactly the same. So are we going to do the same thing?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. MNTS, go ahead.
So M take away 1 is L, N +1 is O, T take away 1 is S, and S +1 is T. So your answer is lost.
Brilliant. Lovely. And that's going to be our option D. Well done. Good working out there, Ania. Thank you, Ania. You can mute yourself now. We're going on to the next one now. Let's go to Ruby.
Hi.
Hello, Ruby. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good, good. Did you manage to understand this?
Yeah.
Fab. Okay, so first of all, word to code, right?
Yeah.
So because it's word to code and word to code, we're going to do exactly the same sequence for the top and the bottom. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Fab. Let me just write this down for you quickly. So jump, and then underneath we have LWOR. So let me know what the sequence is in this case.
So would it be +1, the +2,
Yep.
and then would it be +2?
So U to W.
+2,
+2, yeah.
then +2,
+2 again, M to O, yes.
and then +2.
Okay, +2 as well. So we know that J to L is +2, and you've got to use the alphabet. It's very important. U to W is +2. M to O is +2. And P to R is also +2. So let's take this word now, and we'll do exactly the same thing. Go ahead then, Ruby.
So S plus 2 is U.
Yes.
Then P plus 2 is R. I plus 2 is K. Then N plus 2 is P.
Yeah, good. So the answer is URKP, which is a word, which is a code, sorry, because it doesn't make sense. It's a code, and it's going to be option D. So well done, Ruby. Good try. Thank you very much. Let's go to Adam, who's put his hand up as well. Hello, Adam.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I can hear you today, Adam. That's a miracle. Marvelous. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good, excellent. When did you break up for school?
Last week.
Okay, fantastic, lovely. Okay, so with this one, Adam, we're looking at the codes again. So let me just quickly just show everybody this, and then you can tell us what to do straight after. Okay, so this one is a word, and this is a code. Okay, so word to code, and then this is a code, and we know that we have to make a word. Yeah, exactly. So let me just write this down first of all on top. You can do it in capitals, okay? It's probably best to do it in capitals actually, so we don't make a mistake.
Okay.
All right. So can you work out the sequence for us then, Adam?
Okay, so D to B is -2.
Yeah, well done.
And O to M is -2.
Good.
And W to U is -2.
Well done.
And N to L is -2.
Fantastic. Okay, so let me just write the other one, the code down now. MTCP. I mean, I make this grid. The reason I make this grid is because I just find it easier to keep everything structured and concise, one on top of the other. So it's nice and easy to work out. Just like if, for example, if you were doing subtraction or an addition question, everything is in one spot. And then top to bottom, you can actually work it out as you go along. Now, if you have any other methods that you use, fine, carry on. If you're doing well in it, carry on. But just in case you're not and you're a little bit muddled up, any of you, and you want a proper structure, just do it exactly like I'm doing now. Okay, so Adam, and what are we doing next then?
Okay, so you have to do M plus 2.
Oh, by the way, before you tell me this, tell me, are we doing the same sequence or are we doing the opposite?
Opposite.
And why are we going to do the opposite?
Because instead of doing word to code, we're doing code to word.
Fantastic, lovely. Okay, go ahead then.
So M plus 2 is O.
Yep.
And T plus 2 is V.
Yes.
And C plus 2 is E.
Yes.
And P plus 2 is R.
Lovely. And what do we have?
Over.
Over, which is a word. So that's exactly what we were trying to make. We were trying to make a word. So there we go. So that's very good working out, by the way. Well done to you. And do you want to have a go at the next one as well?
Okay.
Okay, so let me just write this down quickly as well. The reason I'm going in a little bit more detail with these questions is because a few students actually are doing this probably for the first time, and they just need a little bit more practice. Okay, so we have code to word, and then word, we need to work out a code. Okay, so first of all, code to word, word to code. Is this going to be the same sequence or the opposite sequence?
Opposite.
Opposite. Let's just write opposite here. All right, because that kind of makes it easier for us because we know straight away that once we do all the calculations, we can just do it the opposite. So, okay, go ahead then. Give me the sequence then.
So I to L is +4.
I to
No,
L
+3.
+3, yeah, good.
+3. And D to E is +1.
Yeah,
And C to F is +3. And S to T is +1.
brilliant. Okay. And then what are we going to do next?
We're gonna do H -3.
Yeah, so we're doing the opposite, so -3.
Yeah. Which is E.
Yeah,
And A minus 1 is Z.
yes,
And L -3 is I. And
yes.
F -1 is E.
Brilliant. And let's just have a quick look at the options on the left-hand side. So that's going to be A, B, C, or D?
A.
A, fantastic. Okay, so let me just show all the others one quick thing. Now, because here we had +3, you're going to do the opposite down here, -3. Because we had +1 at the top, we'll do -1. +3 at the top, -3. +1 at the top, -1. Why? Because we worked out that this question was opposite. And the reason it's opposite is because code to word and word to code. If it was code to word and code to word, then we'll do exactly the same sequence, +1, +1, +1, and so on. But because this is code to word and then word to code, we do the opposite. So Adam, thank you very much for that explanation. Well done to you. The answer in this case is going to be A, Z, I, E. Fantastic, lovely. Thank you very much, Adam. Okay, so let's just go on to question number 6. I've got quite a few people who want to volunteer. I understand that. So I'm just going to go through the rest of the questions in a bit more detail as well. So let's go to, who do we have here? Faija. Hello, Faija.
Hi.
Hi, you right?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good. Do you want me to help you with this one, or can you work this out?
I think I can do it myself.
Go ahead.
So M to N would be add 1, and then I to L would be add 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then S to T would be add 1, and S to V would be add 3. So A, would it be take away or add?
Let me just write it down for you then, because it'll be easier, I think. So first of all, word to code and word to code. Is that right?
Yeah.
Word to code and word to code. So is this going to be an opposite question, sequence question, or the same?
The same.
Same. Okay, let's just write down the same here, so we know straight away. So MISSNLTV, and just tell me again, what was it? M to N is?
M to N is 1. Add 1.
Add 1, yeah.
And then I to L is add 3.
Yes.
And then S to T is add 1.
Yes.
And then S to V is add 3.
Good. Okay, now we're going to put down ACHE, which is ache. And you said to me at the beginning that we're going to do exactly the same thing. So let's do the same thing then. Okay, sorry about the handwriting. Go ahead.
So A add 1 would be B.
Yeah.
And then C add 3 would be F.
Yes.
And then H add 1 would be I.
Yes.
And then E add 3 would be H.
Good girl. So that's the code. So BFIH, and BFIH is going to be C. Lovely. Well done, Faja. You got that one right. Good girl. Thank you very much, Faja. I've got to get a few more people in, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Hisham. And Hisham, yep. Hi, Hisham.
Hi.
Hi there. You want to contribute to this question? You ready to go?
Yes,
Would you like me to write it down, or can you do it?
I think I can do it.
Go ahead then.
Okay. So, on this one, it'll be code to word on both.
Mm-hmm.
So first it's V to T, which is takeaway 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then T to R, which is also takeaway 2. C to A, which is also takeaway 2, and A to Y, which is still takeaway 2.
Yes, go ahead.
And then, so it would be the same with I, K, and I takeaway 2 is V,
Yeah.
K takeaway 2 is I,
Mm-hmm.
X takeaway 2 is V,
Yeah.
G takeaway 2 is E.
Very good.
So
Well
the
done.
answer is clear.
Excellent. Thank you, Sham. I'm just going to mute you because there's a lot of noise in the background there, okay? Actually, I think that was somebody else there. So give is the correct answer. So well done to you. While you're here, let's just do the next one as well.
Okay.
Okay. So just tell us first of all what it is and what the sequence is going to be. Is it the same or the opposite?
It's the same and it's word to code.
Okay, so word to code and then word to code. So that means this is going to be the same. All right, not the opposite, but the same.
Okay.
And then go ahead then.
F to G would be +1. O to Q would be +2.
Mm-hmm.
W to Z would be +3. And L to P would be +4. So S +1 is T. L +2 is N. I +3 is L. And P +4 is T.
Good, and we've got a code,
TNLT.
TNLT, which is a code. So it doesn't make sense, it's not a word, so it's a code. So let's go with that. So B is correct. Thank you very much, Hisham, for that. Just mute yourself, thank you. Quite a few people have got their hands up, so I'll try and come through one by one, if I can. Let's go to, actually, let's go to very quickly. Hello. Hi, Jane.
Good.
Did you, when you were doing your homework, how did you get on with this? Was this something new for you?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't? Were you okay with these?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, you know, the way I'm kind of working these out, tell me first of all that are we looking for a code as an answer or a word?
A word.
A word. Okay, so fine. So this is word. We've got a code. Now we've got a code here, and we need to find a word. So what's the sequence going to be? Is it going to be the same or the opposite?
The opposite.
Opposite. Let's just put down opposite on top. So we know that this will be an opposite. All right. So N-A-I-L, nail. Then we have R-E-M-P straight after. So let's just work out what the number sequence is in this case.
So N to R is +4.
Plus 4, good girl.
A to E is plus 4.
Plus 4, yeah.
I to M is plus 4.
Plus 4, yeah.
L to P is also plus 4.
Plus 4, well done. Okay, and let's just put the code down. X, I, W, X. And are we doing the opposite or the same? What did you say before?
Opposite.
Opposite. Okay, so now we're going to do minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, and minus 4. So go on then, you go ahead, calculate this.
X minus 4 is T.
Yes,
I minus 4 is E.
yes,
W minus 4 is S.
yes.
And X minus 4 is T.
Good girl, well done. So the word is test. Well done. Good work. Okay, thank you very much for your contribution there. Appreciate that. Let's go to Anam. Let's find out if Anam is a bit more confident now. Hi, Anam.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good girl. How do you feel about these questions now?
Good. I'm much more better.
You might feel much better. Okay, let's do this one together then. Okay, I'll help you with this one. So first of all, is it word to code or code to word, and is it the same or is it the opposite?
It's code to word,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to be the same.
Okay, so it's going to be code to word. You're right, and it's going to be the same. Why is it going to be the same? Because it's code to word, code to word. So let's just put down same here on top so we don't forget. Let's just write down the keywords or codes for that matter. Okay, and let's just work this out in a grid like I usually do. Give me the number sequence then in that case, Anam.
E to E is takeaway 2.
Yeah.
E to A is takeaway 4.
Yes.
E to C is takeaway 2.
Good girl.
And L to H is takeaway 4.
Well done. Okay, and now we're just going to put down our other code at the end, PSPI. And we're going to do the same, you said. So -2, -4, -2, and -4. Go on then.
P takeaway 2 is N.
Yeah.
S takeaway 4 is O.
Yes.
E takeaway 2 is N.
Yes.
I takeaway 4 is E.
Good. Well done. And that gives us a code which says none. Fantastic. Good work, Anam. Well done. Good. Will you be okay now doing this by yourself? Like next time round?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well done, Anam. Thank you so much. And let's go to somebody else. Let's go to Sabi for this one. Hi, Sabi.
Hi.
Hi. So, you know the technique that I was using, did that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so the grid thing. So, you know, sometimes in exam, when you're in an exam and you need to do, you're rushed for time and you don't have enough time left, you got to do things in order and in a proper structure. So the structure that I showed everybody just now was like a grid structure, which kind of makes it really easy from top to bottom, so you don't get confused. A lot of students actually do these type of questions in their head and they get kind of muddled up as well. So please do use that structure. If you need to come back into this video again, watch the recorded lesson later on tonight and tomorrow just to get an idea of how to structure these questions. So anyhow, Sabi, let's go ahead. First of all, tell me, is this going to be a word or a code, and is it going to be the same or is it going to be the opposite?
So it's code to word and it will be the opposite.
Yeah, so we're looking for a code and we're looking for an opposite in this case. All right, let's just quickly write this down. RRLLSTOP. Okay, so give me the number sequence, Sabi.
So R to S is +1.
Yeah,
R to T is +2.
Yes.
L to O is +3,
Yes.
and L to P is +4.
Good. Okay, now let's put this word here. So gone, G-O-N-E. Now you said we're doing the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So let's do the opposite. So we're going to do -1, -2, -3, and -4. Yes, go ahead.
So G take away 1 is F, and O take away 2 is M. N take away 3 is K. E take away 4 is A.
Yeah, and there we go. We have our code. And if we look on the left-hand side into the options, can we see options there? We can. And that's going to be D. So well done to you. Have a go at this one as well, Sabi.
Okay, so it's that. So it'll be a word to code, and it'll be the opposite again.
So
Actually,
word, yeah, go ahead, say that again.
code, and it'll be the same.
Yeah, it'll be the same. So we've got word to code and word to code, and it will be the same. Okay, so word to code and word to code. Well done, lovely. Go ahead, work this one out for me.
So S to T is +1.
Mm-hmm.
T to S is take away 1. A to C is +2. And B to Z is take away 2.
Mm-hmm.
So then we'll have to do P plus 1, which is Q.
All right.
L take away 1 is K.
Mm-hmm.
And U plus 2 is W.
Yeah.
And S take away 2 is Q.
Good. So, and that gives us a code, which is QKWQ. I know it sounds a bit odd, but that's why they call codes. So A is the correct answer there, all right? So we're just going to do the last one now. Thank you, Sabi. You can just mute yourself.
Okay.
Anybody want to volunteer for the last one? Last question. Good. Quite a few hands up. Looking for somebody else, somebody who hasn't actually answered the question yet. All right, let's go. Let's go to Iman. Hello, Iman.
Hello.
Right there. So first of all, tell me, is this, are we trying to find a code or a word, or is it the same or the opposite?
Opposite. And we have to find a word.
Okay, so we're looking for a word and we're doing the opposite because it's word to code and code to word. All right, if it was word to code and word to code, it would be the same. So we're looking for a word and we're looking for the opposite. So T, R, A, P, and we have U, S, B, Q. So give me the number sequence for this.
Add
T,
1.
yeah, T to 1 is add 1.
R to S is add 1.
Yes,
A to B is also add 1.
yes.
And P to Q is also add 1.
Okay, pretty simple. So let's do D, P, M, E. And you said that we were going to do the opposite. So let's do the opposite then. Let's do -1, -1, -1, -1. Go ahead.
D minus 1 is C.
Yeah.
P minus 1 is O.
Yes.
M minus 1 is L.
Yes.
And E minus 1 is D.
Fantastic. Okay, so we got that word, which is cold in this case. Lovely. Okay, thank you very much for that. So let's just stick this in and we'll go on to our next topic. All right. And just remind me, what is our next topic? So we're looking at, I think, type D questions. So with type D questions, let's go back in. Just going to do something else very quickly. Again, we're on verbal reasoning, but we're on the second part now, okay? So let's go into type D questions. Okay, so we're looking for, choose the 2 words, one from each group, that are closest in meaning. So that basically means that you're looking for 1 word at the top, 1 word at the bottom, all right? So let's go to Mustafa for this one. Hello, Mustafa.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good, good. How did you find the codes a few minutes ago, towards the end?
I actually found those ones a bit hard.
Okay, good. So were you listening to every question? How are you finding them then? Were you,
Good.
yep?
Yeah.
You sure?
A little bit.
Okay, make sure you go back and look at the questions again, right? If
Okay.
you've got any other distractions in the back, like a TV or anything like that, just make sure you're concentrating directly on the computer, please.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So 2 words, 1 from each group that are opposite, or so similar in meaning, closest in meaning, apologies, not opposites, we've done that. We're looking at words that are closest in meaning, similar words, 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom. What do you think?
Sleep and snooze.
Good. What do they mean?
Sleep and snooze means, well, basically, you're asleep.
Yeah. And snooze mean the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. How about this one?
Many and lots.
Good lad. And try 1 more.
Okay. Beat and hit.
Sounds good, Mustafa. Well done. Thank you. Just mute yourself. Let's go to Zoya.
Hi.
Hi, Zoya. You okay?
Yeah.
I saw that you were answering those code questions really quickly towards the end.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, so we're looking for 2 words, 1 from each group, top and bottom, that are closest in meaning. What do you think about this one?
I think it's speak and talk.
Good girl. And let's go on to the next one as well.
Money and cash.
Sounds good to me. Money and cash. Kind of like when you kind of fall over, I think. Bit of a clue.
Slip and push.
Remember, there has to be 1 word from the top and 1 word from the bottom.
Oh yeah. Slip and slide.
Sounds good to me. Do 1 last one.
Stone and rock.
Sounds good. Well done. Rock and stone. Thank you, Zoya. Just mute yourself. And let's go to Hamera. Hello, Hamera.
Hi.
Hi there. So we're looking for 2 words that are closest in meaning from the top and bottom.
I think it's jump and leap.
Yeah, jump and leap means exactly the same thing. Well done. Have a go at this one.
And cup and mug.
Cup and mug sounds good. Last one.
Spade and shovel.
Sounds good. How did you get on with the codes?
I couldn't do it because I couldn't enroll.
You know, when you go into the email link, can you just make sure that you sign into the platform first and then you open up the email link?
Yeah, I did that and it was still.
No, you should be fine. You need to contact me then in that case. I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. You're enrolled right now. I mean, I've got you on the system. So you need to be a little bit quick with the homework, Homero, please, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'll speak to you a bit later. Just mute yourself there. Let's go to Rayan.
Push and shove.
Hello, Rayan.
Hi.
Hi there. Go ahead then. 1 word from the top and 1 from the bottom.
Push and shove.
Did you say push and shove?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got you. Well done. And the next one?
Chair and stool.
Chair and stool, well done.
And pool and pond.
Can you say that again? I can't hear you properly.
Pool and pond.
Pool and pond, well done. Good. Excellent. So let's go on to the next one. We're just going on to, I think it's, where are we now? So we're going on to 11 plus English punctuation. So let's have a go there. That's our first exercise on punctuation here. So let's start that. So in this case, choose a letter below the group of words containing a punctuation mistake in the image below. If there is no mistake, then just choose N, which stands for no. All right, so we have 5 options here altogether. So let's just do this all together. So let's go to, yeah, we're just recapping this, by the way, okay, as a topic that we're doing. So that's why we're actually doing this. So let's go to Ebenezer, first of all, for this. Hi, Ebenezer. Yeah, go ahead. So what do you think is the punctuation error here?
London, which is B, because London is supposed to be in capital letter.
Excellent. So because London is a city and it has to be in a capital letter. Okay,
Yeah.
well done. And the next one. Have a go at question 2.
D, because it doesn't have a full stop.
D, because it doesn't have a full stop. So here we can see that there is no full stop at the end of the sentence behind the word infection. So we'll go for D here as well. Well done. Thank you very much, Ebenezer. Good
No
lad.
problem.
And let's go to, okay, I think everybody's answer, so that's pretty good. Let's go to Janet for this one, actually. Janet, so we're just on question 3 now. So can you actually see any mistakes here or not?
I can't see any.
So what are we going to go for then?
N.
Well done, good girl. And let's go to the next question. Just do one more. So if there's a list, why is it A?
Because it had supposed to have a comma after Ben.
Exactly, because that's a list, it will be Ben, comma, James and Carl. Well done for that. Thank you very much, Janet. And let's go to Adam for the next one.
Hello.
Hello, Adam. Take your time with this one. Question 5.
Okay. I think it B.
B. Okay, so you know where it says, oh, read the sentence out for me.
Where are we going? Asked Jenna as she stared out of the window in bewilderment.
Is there a question in the sentence?
Yes.
Where's the question?
Where are we going?
And what do you think is missing?
The question mark.
Exactly. So what's the answer going to be?
A.
Excellent. Well done. Adam, have a go at this one as well. Take your time. There's no rush.
It's A again.
Why is it going to be A?
Because isn't is a contraction, so you're supposed to put an apostrophe between the N and the T.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I didn't hear you there. Sorry. Can you repeat that again?
Isn't is supposed to have an apostrophe between the N and the T.
Absolutely. And tell me something that the word isn't, which is the second word from the left, there isn't a single painting. What is the appropriate word if it wasn't a contraction? So a contraction is when you actually add an apostrophe and the word gets shorter. So what is that short for? Isn't.
Is not.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you for that, Adam. And let's go to a couple more contributions before we finish off for the day. Let's go to Anea for the next one, and then I'll come to Zarina straight after that. Hi there, just unmute yourself. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Anaya?
Hi?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, just come a little bit closer to the computer. So can you have a go at this one, Anaya?
Yes.
Yeah, take your time. Can you see any mistakes?
I can't see any.
You can't see any mistakes, so what are you going to go for then?
N.
N, precisely. And have a go at this one as well.
I think it's C because after shrubs, there might be a comma.
So the giraffe wished to eat the succulent tree shrubs. However, she was not tall enough. Yes, well done, Anaya. Thank you very much for that. And let's go to Zarina for the next one. Hi, Zarina. So Zarina, are you there?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, Zarina, you've been a bit quiet this lesson, so have a go at this one. Question number 9.
Is it B?
Why do you think it would be B?
Because butter has a capital letter in the middle of a sentence.
Exactly. Well done. Good girl. And the next one.
Would it be C?
And why do you think it would be a C?
Because many has a capital letter in the middle of a sentence.
Good girl. Have a look at this one as well.
B.
And why do you think it's B?
It's B because after meat it has a comma, but there's the word and after meat.
Absolutely. So you never ever put a comma before the word and. Well done. And the last one.
Would it be D?
Why do you think it would be D?
Because Rebecca needs a capital letter.
Why does Rebecca need a capital letter?
Because it's a name of a person.
Exactly. Well done. Fantastic. Lovely answer. Thank you very much, Zarina, for that. Were you okay with codes?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Lovely. So just a quick announcement to make before we all go. Next week, we have a lesson every Monday and every Thursday, as you know. All right. But next week, I'm just going to change the schedule for the Thursday lesson. So next Monday is a normal lesson, as we normally have on a Monday. But the Thursday lesson, I'm going to take one day earlier on a Wednesday. So next week, we'll be doing a lesson on Monday and Wednesday instead. All right. Just let your parents know, but I'll send them an official email just for them to know. It's because that we have some Eid celebrations starting at the end of next week. That's why I'm bringing the day earlier to Wednesday. So it's just a day earlier. So next week's lessons will be on a Monday and a Wednesday. Okay. So just to warn you beforehand, and I'll send you all the emails and the timing. The code will be the same, by the way, on email. I'll send you a new email for that next lesson as well. Thank you so much. We've done 3 good topics today on codes, on punctuation, and also on similar words. So well done. Look after yourself. All right. Take care, and I will see you on Monday. Thank you so much, Ebenezer. Bye-bye.